Hello everybody, hope you are doing well. Today we are going to be implementing the sign up screen, which is this screen. So let's start coding, and this is where we left in the last video. We did the login screen. So first thing is, let's create a new file. It will be a SwiftUI view, and let's call it registration view. Okay, perfect. After that, let's place it inside the VStack. And it's very similar to our login screen, so a lot of the components are already built and some of them we are going to build them now, but as you can see, all this is between two spacers. So we will have the first spacer, the second spacer, and between these two I don't want to re-implement this image. We already work with this image in the login view, so let's go to our login view, click on the image, extract subview, and let's make it a reusable component. Let's refactor, rename, and let's call it logo image view. Okay, from there we can just call logo image view and hopefully everything will be working perfectly. Okay, beautiful. The second thing with this text field or floating text field, when you write something, it floats to the top. We already implemented them, so we will use our reusable component. We call it floating field. The title will be email, the placeholder will empty, and for the text, let's create our view model. So we go here, we create a new file. It will be a Swift file, and we will call it registration view model. And here we will have class registration view model of type observable object, and then we will have @published var email of type string, and it will be by default an empty string. And here we will have $email or $, I'm sorry, I forgot, I apologize. I need to call my view model, so add state object private var view model equal registration view model, which is perfect. And then we will have $view model dot email. Okay, now let's wait for it, and hopefully everything will be working the way we want it. So perfect. Let's copy and paste this 3 more times. Okay, perfect. And let's go to our registration view model. Let's add published var full name of type string equal an empty string, and then published var I think what's the third one? Okay, phone number of type string, an empty string by default, and the last one will be published var password of type string, and it will be an empty string by default. And inside now my registration view, the second one will be full name, or I think the first one will be uppercase, the second one will be phone number, and the last one will be password. And of course we will give it $view model dot full name, $view model dot phone number, and $view model dot password. Okay, so if I go now and try to test it, it works perfectly. But there is still a case that we need to handle. To explain to you what's the problem now, I need to run the app, but first, so I will go here to my app. I don't want content view. I wanted to start with the login view. Okay, and in my login view I needed to go to the registration view. So you see this A stack, I will place it inside a navigation link with the destination and the label. The destination will be the registration view, and the label, it will be our A stack, this one. Okay, so hopefully everything is understandable so far. If I run the app now, okay, let me show you a little problem we currently have. Okay, so let's wait for it to finish loading, and let me show you a little problem. So okay, if we go click on sign up, we can go to the sign up screen. Of course, we will later make it a navigation bar back button hidden. I forgot to make it, but that's not the issue here. Or maybe I do it and then go back. So where is the login view here? Okay, so registration view dot navigation back button hidden. Okay, let's run it again. And now I will show you a little issue I think that we got so far. So if I click on email, for example, and okay, you see I got letters. If I click on phone number, the same thing, I also got letters. And that's not right. I should have only numbers here in the keyboard. Okay, so to handle it, we need to make changes to our floating field here. So here we will add else if title equal to, and let's go, what did I call it? Okay, if title equal to phone number, equal to phone number. In that case, I want this text field, but I want to add also a modifier that is keyboard type, and it will be let's check dot number pad. Okay, perfect. Now if I run the app, hopefully when I click on the phone number I only get numbers, and that's a really good thing. So let's wait for it. Let's go to our sign up. Okay, if I click on email, you see I only get letters. If I click on phone number, I only get numbers. That's perfect. I think okay, which is perfect. Okay, now let's go back to our registration view. I think I got in the iPhone 15 the complete app. Okay, and here now I want this button. And as you know, this button, we already did something similar in the login view. So it doesn't make sense to do the same thing over and over again. So we will take these modifiers. We will go to our component folder. Under modifiers, we will create a new file. It will be a Swift file. We will call it authentication button modifier. Let's make it uppercase. Authentication button authentifier. So it will be struct authentication button modifier of type view modifier. Then we call our body not sure why it's not okay, I apologize, I forgot to import swiftui. That's a very common mistake usually. Okay, then the body, then content, and then we call our modifiers that we just copied from the login, and then we do an extension to view, and let's make function. It will be the same name, but the first letter will be lowercase. Authentication modifier, it will return some view, and here we will return modifier, and we will call our modifier, which is authentication button modifier. Hopefully everything will be working perfectly. If I go to my login view now, and if I delete all this modifier and replace them with authentication button modifier, hopefully everything will be still working the same way it used to be working. Okay, perfect. Now in my registration view, all I need is just to text. I write sign up, then just authentication button modifier, and perfect, as you can see, perfect result. And maybe I will add dot padding of dot vertical, but it's a really beautiful result. I also need to place inside the button, I apologize. So action and label, the action will be empty for now. I will place the text inside label, and I will apply dot padding of dot vertical on the entire button. Okay, perfect, I think. Let's see what's left. Don't need this anymore. Okay, I probably also need now, after the spacer, a divider and this navigation link. So all I have is a divider, after that navigation link with destination and label. For the destination it will be login view, and for the label it will be a stack with a spacing of 3. And here we got already have an account, so text already have an account, and another text that is I think sign up. Let's check. Oh, sign in, I apologize. So sign in with a font weight of dot semi-bold, and to the entire A stack I will give it a font of dot footnote, foreground style of gray, and I think to the entire navigation link I will give dot padding of dot vertical. Okay, I think it's really beautiful. It's similar to the end result we want, so I'm pretty happy with what we implemented today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.